And we talked a little bit about happiness, about those moments when you remembered happiness. And I believe that peace is larger than happiness. Peace, in fact, transcends happiness. That is, it is the bowl that contains happiness. It is the foundation upon which happiness is built and therefore greater than happiness. And you're like, well, Matt, I'd still prefer to be happy. I get that. But there is no promise anywhere in any spiritual tradition that happiness is permanent. It is not permanent. Peace, however, can be permanent. Because peace transcends circumstance. It's hard for happiness to transcend circumstance. When crappy things are happening, when the world is on fire, it is hard to be happy about that. My good friend and his wife and 2 daughters lost their home. It's gone. And all their belongings, all of their things, they're gone. It's hard to be happy about that. But peace is possible. So let's do the exercise again. Think back to the last time you really felt deep peace. Go there in your body if you can. Let your senses remind you where you were. What were you seeing? What were you feeling? Hearing? Smelling? Maybe even tasting? Now, you can come back if you want to. I won't blame you if you stay. But I'm willing to bet that a few of you, as you felt those moments of peace, that deep, deep peace, that those times may not have been happiness. I'll tell you, as I was thinking about this, it reminded me of a time in my life. My grandmother had died. This was years and years ago, and I was probably a freshman in college. I believe I was a freshman. And my grandmother died. And we decided, or I don't know who decided, but I was nominated to sing her favorite hymn at the funeral, How Great Thou Art. And I got to admit, it was hard. It was hard to sing that song, and I felt tense and uncomfortable, and yet I think I did a pretty good job, and everybody was crying. But the thing was, I couldn't cry, because I knew that if I did, there was no singing that song. And so then after I sang that song, my dad came up to me, he hugged me, and he said, "You can let go now." He said, "You can let go now." And like that, I turned into a waterfall of tears. Because I'd been holding it together. I'd been holding it together for that whole day, morning, the whole time before, because I was nervous about singing, and I just couldn't feel the loss of my grandmother until that time. Until my dad said, "You can let go now." And once that happened, I cried for I don't know how long, but my dad just helped me. He was good at that. And then, peace. Not happiness. Oh no, peace. And I remember, and I observed it while I was having it. And that's part of what was beautiful about this moment, is we went to my aunt's house. We had these soft rolls, ham, and macaroni salad, which I didn't really like. But I just sat there in her kitchen, all of my family, her family, like my cousins, aunts and uncles, my brothers, my mom and dad, and whoever else happened to be there, I don't really remember. But it was such deep and satisfying peace in the midst of deep and heartrending sorrow. And so that peace, I believe, came as a result of surrender.